I'm taking it off standby. I'm just going to have master and gain on 2, treble on 5, middle on 8 and bass on 9. Reverb I normally set no higher than 3. So there's a very basic clean sound on the bridge pickup of the Telecaster. And that's at kind of home rehearsal volume, so that's with 2 on the gain and 2 on the master. So if we take them both up to 3, it's appreciably louder. It's still got that nice icy clean sound. Moving on to the middle setting on the pickups, considerably more mellow, so it's really bringing out what the Telecaster does. And onto the neck pickup, which should be a lot richer. Okay, so that's, as I say, with master on 3 and gain on 3. That was with the boost engaged. With the boost off, it just takes things down a fraction. So boost on and boost off would be like this, with it off. Just enough of a lift for you to use it for a solo or an instrumental part. So leaving the master fairly low, if I was to take this up right to 12, it would break windows. This is quite a loud little amp, certainly big enough to keep pace with a drummer. It's 20 watts, and for the small gigs that I do, or used to do, then this is certainly I wouldn't need an amplifier any bigger than that. So this is turning the gain up but keeping the master fairly low. Let's start with bridge pickup again. Nice clear, ringing, clean sound, but with a slight bit of breakup. On the middle setting. Okay, we'll pause it there, because you can tell the kind of styles that I would normally play, and I don't tend to sort of push the amp into a lot of natural distortion, because I don't tend to play that many songs that need an overdriven sound. So what I'll do is I shall put a couple of pedals through it to illustrate how it takes pedals, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so with some multi effects, I've just lined up some of the ones that I would normally have available for gigging. So this is on a multi effects box, a Zoom G21U, which I've had for years and I've never needed to replace. It does pretty much everything I want. So keeping things on the middle pickup position on the Telecaster, we'll just try a few effects. I've got the gain on 3, the master on 2, treble on 7, middle on 8, bass on 9, and I've turned the reverb off because there's usually a bit of reverb on the effects themselves. So with a bit of phaser for some reggae. Nice bit of tremolo for when we get into playing the Eagles. Okay, a little bit of plate reverb for slapback. I'm going to shift onto the bridge pickup for this one because I think it prefers to be there. So if you wanted to go all mystery train on it. This is a fairly neutral sound that I would use at gigs and vary the reverb on it. It's fairly sort of British invasion sort of sound, like the Who or the Kinks, or fairly bright, chimey sound. And then if I do need a little bit of overdrive, well, I've got a setting that will give me a little bit of that. So again, on the bridge pickup. So there's just a few of the effects I would normally have lined up for a gig. They sound beautifully transparent through this amp, and I say this is more than loud enough for the things I need to do. And even at a fairly low volume, I'll just take the effects box off. It's got a little bit of a hum to it. But even at low volume, this has got that lovely warm Valvey sound that would be lovely for recording in the room, even at low volume. So there it is, the Sub-Zero 20R, which is a low price valve amp. Tell me what you think. I just thought it would be useful for there to be a demo of it out there. for anyone like me who was thinking of it. I'm very happy with it. You've seen the kind of style that I play. No comments about that, please. Well, you're very welcome, but that's not really the point of the video. Yeah, for the styles I play, this is exactly the kind of amp that'll do for me at a reasonable price. So thank you very much, and hope that was a useful demo for you. Cheers.